Why do I come back? Let's go! What's up, y'all? Minus the fart. Damn. What's up, guys? Hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. I know I already streamed before the New Year, but hope everybody had a great Christmas, great New Year. Hope y'all are doing swell. Where's my game audio at? Hang on. Damn, listen to this music. You guys can't hear the music yet, but okay, here we go. And a word from our sponsor, guys. It's very subtle. I actually forgot I added this. Quick word from our sponsor. I tried to make it not super subtle, but faster bot. Where's my game at? Whoa, this is crazy. Not a fairy. Let me know how the audio is and everything for you guys. Oh my gosh, hang on. Let me get the Astrobot rules out of here. Don't look at that. All right, let's keep it rolling. Edith Finch, huh? I have no idea what this game's about, so we're all in for the same ride. Oh whoa, my mouse.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you.
Wait, I need subtitles. No subtitles. Are you shitting me? Guys, I don't know if I'll be able to hear the hear the dialogue. All right, well.
And I'm sorry about that.
Literally on the page.
I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
All right, never mind. There's a subtitle. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Art style is so beautiful. I know, it's crazy so far.
I lived here until I was 11,
Whoa.
but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Look at this mailbox. Damn, y'all ain't picking up your newspaper?
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Why does the voice actress kind of remind me of Max?
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Okay, we got a brother named Lewis. Oh, we had a brother named Lewis. R.I.P. Lewis. Art style so far.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Got a key?
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Okay, honestly, I'm kind of glad there's no subtitles because this is sick. Ooh, do we go down? Oh my gosh, guys, our first big decision. Like Life is Strange 2. Right or left? Our mother, okay, so our mother passed away and our brother Lewis passed away. Brutal.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Man, what's wrong with the house?
But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Is this gonna be like a
The woods around the house
sci-fi
have
game?
always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Kind of eerie. Damn, can we ball up?
The house was exactly like I remembered it.
Whoa.
The way I'd been dreaming about it.
Look at this house. This is like what you imagine in your mind. This is like a Ready Player One
house.
house.
Made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
You're afraid of this house? Yeah, it looks like Monster House, bro. What y'all know about Monster House? Oh, can we sneak in? Jump scare me?
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Is this a horror game? Am I gonna get jump scared? Dude, the tennis ball? Oh my gosh, that is... I used to do that at my old house. You know where to park.
For the first time in years.
2010? January, huh? The way that they do the subtitles on the walls and stuff is
I
so
felt
cool.
like I was home.
Whoa.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Dang, so like her family died?
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Imperial Palace? Yeah, goated.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Mollinator! Damn, look how much salmon they got.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Oh my gosh. Is this like natural, like a
It
apocalypse
was like
style?
a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Damn, let's check it out, y'all. Let's check it
Nothing
out.
in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Ugh, smiling titan. Oh damn, look at the plasma. Oh, I have to do it. If I get... Oh my gosh, that was a Jack in the Box.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Okay, so we got Barbara, Lewis, and Mom, unless Mom is Barbara. Packing
A lot
peanuts?
of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Dang, what the heck happened?
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but She never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Hey, Milton Finch. That means I'm Edith. Oh shit. Milton Finch. So my brother is missing. My other brother's dead. And my mom's dead. Awesome. This is a super happy game so far. We're playing a happy simulator next, guys. Okay, that's the key. I'm going upstairs first. Thank you.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Oh my goodness.
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes. I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Walter.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Freaking paint is sick. Guys, should I paint the stream room like that? Let's do a poll. Yes. Yes is the only
told me
option.
there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Can I only use this key once? Hopefully not.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Whoa.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
That's crazy. Okay, hang on. I feel like we're supposed to go this way, so I'm gonna go back downstairs real quick. You see the way she hid that? Yo, your mom? Shit. Your mom might be Jason Bourne. Jeanette Bourne. Damn, they really locked up everything.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Barbara Finch. Damn, my whole family getting messed up. Barbara's room, sick. Sorry guys, let me analyze.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Brutal. Okay, so I had the book room upstairs, but I want to go check this door real quick. Damn, I walk slow.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Stay out of the basement? Mama, what you hiding? Okay, so Barbara missing, Milton missing, Lewis dead, Mom dead, lit. Seems hella happy.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Yeah, Milton.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door.
I'm afraid. Whoa! Sick room?
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Interesting. Are we Rapunzel?
I
Is that a
grew up
rabbit?
looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Molly's room? I thought she just said Molly was their freaking cat.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Molly's gerbil? Freak ass gerbil. Y'all own a gerbil? Those things die the most horrific deaths, dude. I feel so bad. Them and hamsters. Molly Finch. It's crazy.
December 13th, 1947.
Yeah.
Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Mom sending your ass to bed with no dinner and you're like 6? Oh yeah, Mom, we're gonna have a talk.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
You just ate Mr. Fluffykin's carrot because you got no food from your mama? Okay, yeah, we're beating Mom's ass, guys. Hi, Nemo.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Do not eat Christopher! Oh my gosh. 0 out of 10 game. Christopher the fish almost died. Damn, they starving this poor girl?
I kept eating and eating.
Toothpaste? That is so messed up. I don't even want to eat that. It's probably gonna poison me.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Why you got fresh freaking berries in your room though? Yeah, you gotta throw that up, Molly. Wait, so the cat Molly was named after this Molly?
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Hi, barn swallow.
I reached out for her,
And fell. Don't fall, Molly.
and suddenly, I was a cat.
Wait, what the hell? Can I jump and stuff? Whoa! W Molly cat.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
This is crazy. Am I playing Stray? Damn, this sensitivity is so fast. Hey!
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Oh, fuck you, Mom. Oh, wait, is Mom sick? Mom looks a little sick in the bed. No way we make that jump, right? Actually? Oh my gosh, Molly!
I jumped and I almost got her.
Damn, I'm pissed as hell. Come here!
Now I was up in the big tree.
This is
I
insane.
promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore.
Does
All
Dad
I
know you're a
cared about
cat?
was eating that mama bird.
Oh my gosh, you freak.
I gobbled her up.
You got
And
the bird.
suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard
Whoa.
little teeth nibbling in the grass.
That was a crazy transition. Am I gonna dive bomb something in the grass? Yeah! What am I getting? This is tripping me out, bro. What am I playing? Where? Oh, get your ass back here, buddy. Yeah, I'm circling back on this rabbit, dude. Oh, wait. I see the text. Come here! Sorry, buddy.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
What the hell? Just ate that rabbit in 4 bites. Did you hear the freaking something bigger? What are you going for, the cat? You are a sick individual. Hey, you're hanging out with your babies? Sorry.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What is happening, bro? Not the shark. Is this the cheese roll? What am I playing, bro? Note to self, feed your kids from now on. Dude, I just gotta flop around as a shark? Okay, this is actually kind of lit. Give me the high score. I'm trying to get back to the
I
ocean.
rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
That's
Now,
crazy.
I was hungrier than ever.
Oh, your ass is grass, buddy. Not the seal! Oh my god.
Fat, juicy seals.
Sorry, pal.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Molly, I'm kind of understanding why you were KO'd. What the hell's wrong with you? Come here, Mr. Seal. Guys, don't worry, it's fake. Come here! Oh my gosh, it evaded me. I smell blood. Come here! Is this a mama?
Grabbed up tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water.
And now
When
what?
I opened
I'm a
my
pirate?
eyes, everything had changed.
Ew, what am I? An octopus? Dude, this art style is insanity. I'm literally an octopus.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
You're a monster. Dude, if I eat somebody, look at how the text moves. Yeah, this game's cooking right now. I'm slithering towards your ass. Pods.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
I'm killing this poor guy. What am I playing? That poor guy was just admiring the night sky. I'm going after the captain.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
You're kind of a freak. The controls for this game, though, are actually nuts. How I'm moving right now. This is how we move in 2025. Hey, pal.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Dude, is Molly on an acid trip? Yeah, the sound effects are insane.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
What the? You going after the water? You getting drawn aromatically by the water? Yeah, okay. We gotta have a talk, Molly. Good smell
I got
in the
closer
sewer?
and closer.
Hey, this is my room. Listen to the sound. This is textbook squelching.
All of my stomach started growling.
Oh my gosh, I'm widowy and octopus. Those berries weren't right.
Suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep, but it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Cinema. Oh my gosh. Yo, Molly might be a little... Whoa, the family
I'm
tree.
not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Oh my gosh, this is my whole bloodline? The Finches. Yo, Molly What happened to old Mollinator here? So they had Molly just
I can't
tucked back in
describe
this room?
it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Yeah, she's probably the shark, bro. Molly, you gonna bite me? Oh, is the bird out here or the cat? Oh, I saw you, kitty cat. Kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat.
This will be
Damn.
obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
Mom's a little suspect to me.
When we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Interesting. So the cat is named after, the stray cat is named after her actual sister, right? Molly. Wait, what happened? I went pee. Couldn't even tell you. Hey, isn't this the room where we walked by the window and she was like, Mom didn't care about me? Damn, are these real birds? Okay, so Grandma Edie was not doing too hot. Okay.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
What the? This guy got killed by a slide? Alright, this shit is crazy. That is an actual picture of a baby. Or remains of Edie Finch. What the spaghetti ass floors?
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Bathroom's kind of fire though.
It was a pretty big trace.
Dude, those of you that have seen regular show, this is like when they go into the seat of the cop car. If you know what I'm talking about. They dive into the cop car seat and they find the freaking dude down there. Secret in this bathroom. Oh my gosh, is this gonna be like is it gonna take me to another portal?
There's a secret in this bathroom.
There's gonna be like a lever. There's
It's
a
in
snake
the last
my
place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard.
This is crazy.
It's hidden in this book.
Oh my gosh, it is! Can you imagine having all this in your house? Okay.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
How do you build something like this in the house? Whoa, look at this room. Oh my gosh. Dude, imagine having this shit in your room. Okay, like, yeah, you got bunk beds. Imagine having a freaking command center that you climb up. Yeah, I'm going up there in 2 shakes of a freaking lamb's tail.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Look at this. This would be so badass. I want this.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Dude, it's like, damn it, I just had it on my freaking mind. Where you like basically, oh my gosh, oh, it's The Witcher. When they're learning about Ciri, those of you that have played it, and then it like flashes to Ciri playing as Ciri.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Okay. Is his family just cursed or what?
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
Barbara's.
I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Dude, can you imagine swinging on this with that sharp ass fence right below you? I'd jump off and impale myself. It does sound like this.
But that day,
I'm flying,
he
bro.
finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
Oh my gosh, I'm dead. Look at how much
Maybe
speed
if
I
hadn't
have.
said that.
Oh, he definitely died. Oh no.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
He's reminiscing
maybe
about it.
he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
I can't make it.
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
And so he KO'd himself.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Oh my gosh, the music gave me chills, dead ass.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
That was crazy. Dude, the music was actually nuts. So Calvin, damn, so is this just gonna be like recollection of her family members
After the
offing
funeral,
themselves?
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Oh my goodness. R.I.P. Calvin, bro. Another secret. This is so sick. Yank it. Oh, pull it. Guys, dead ass, who has the time to build this?
The passages were a pretty tight fit.
Insane.
They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies. Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Oh, she was in the
I never
freaking
thought
movie
about how
days.
hard it must have been for her afterwards.
What is that? A calzone? Oh, she's old. I don't know why.
All the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
I thought Barbara was a wee lad. Oh my gosh.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
What happened to Barbara?
As a child star, Barbara was famous
This
for
Green
her
Goblin?
scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up.
Thank you, Maggie.
A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed.
What?
Unfortunately,
You mean
the
signature scream?
hadn't aged well.
A ripper.
Getting better.
Freaky ass
I think
scream.
you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
That person's actually
Now
dead.
that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Oh, Sven!
Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Imagine your death being recorded as a
I'm
comic
hearing
book.
frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right!
They killed the radio
also,
host.
I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
What a freak.
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding
Hey, I was winding
until
that.
finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe.
Oh.
I'll be back in a sec.
What's it? Thanks, babe.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him.
Rick's
right
dead.
on cue.
You mean right on cue?
She reached for the music box.
Whoa, I'm
And
doing
as
it.
She wound the key. She listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
This is freaky ass jack-o'-lantern narrating my life. What? Do y'all hear this?
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh, that is crazy. They got this music in here. Oh, this man is dead.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
What? I'll do this to you. I'll do this to you, Dr. Carl. I'm scared. Oh, actually.
Rick?
Sorry,
Barb,
bastard.
relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now
Shoot his
is that
ass.
you're hurt and confused and...
She threw him
Like
out,
your shit, Barbara.
but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
She's locking
And
bro
she
in
was
there.
still holding it
Oh.
when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later,
Barbara! Walter? What's going on up
happening?
there? Ah!
Yeah, Walter's dead.
Okay, I'm coming up. But if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
I think Walter's actually dead. Not the Halloween music again. No! The style is so cool, right? I'm literally playing this game inside of a comic book. This is nuts. What was that? Rick, if your ass is up here. Just start swinging, smack Walter in the face. All right, Walter.
Walter, are you there?
Walt?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Turned, saw the
It's Sven, isn't it?
and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
What the? Oh, get your ass out of here, buddy.
And whoever he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
I'm beating his ass. Didn't she just say that Sven cut his hand off?
That night, she played her part beautifully.
It's a hash-slinging slasher. Then who was flickering the
She
lights?
thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Go save Walter's ass.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grown.
Oh, he's hearing me. What's up, dumbass? Oh, follow the...
He wasn't moved, but she sensed the story might need to be over.
We cooked bro's ass. Haha, stupid bitch. That is crazy.
The hookman had vanished.
What?
She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Who's there? Who's there? Is it the hash-slinging slasher?
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
From where?
Oh dear.
Your whole persona to have the scream.
The monsters had come to surprise her.
Can we just beat some dude's ass for no reason?
It was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen.
Is that Nosferatu?
She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent.
She actually died?
Girl, she had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night.
Oh my gosh.
And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. Oh,
Coward!
very hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear.
What the hell? He just
That's
mangled
what I
her.
call a real eerie tale.
Shut your ass up, bro. What just happened, bro?
Edie
Yeah,
told me all
Barbara's
Barbara wanted
cooked.
was to be remembered. As absurd as that comic was, maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
That was happy? Damn, Barbara got cooked. Okay, so how did Barbara die? Was that like people? Well, maybe I have to learn more. Did people kill her? Or is there actually monsters in this game? How does Jacqueline know what happened? Bro wasn't even there. Yeah. Oh, facts. Bro said I wasn't there. Okay, now you're suspicious. Damn, they really cut Barbara's ear off and threw that shit in the box.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah, no shit. If I find a human ear in my music box, it's raps.
Edie's father Odin built the original house.
Man, look at that beard. I'm saying, guys, this game has a 10 out of 10 on Steam, so you gotta hold out. Some shit's about to go sideways, as if it already hasn't. I
It's
gotta go back to
funny.
the music box.
All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
I played with it earlier at the start of the game. Those silly little guys. Give me that shit. Am I gonna find her ear again? Give me that. Whoa. Could you do that earlier if you had known to keep turning it or no? Saving. Oh yeah, we're dead. Oh my goodness. Hey, this is where freaking old man Jenkins got his hand cut off. Sven. Okay, hang on. She said Sven cut his hand off at the
Mom's
table
in the
saw.
basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
I feel like all this is going to be like a metaphor of some sort. Like Sven cut his hand off and then the hook guy, I'm probably reading into this, but then the hook guy showed up. What if the parents are just freaking abusive and killing their, I mean, they shouldn't kill their kids, but you know, like what if the hooked man was actually Sven because his hand was missing? No, Jake,
I saw Edie
there's
sneak
just some
down to the
random dude.
basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
He's hiding bodies, bro.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
How do these people not find this beforehand? You've never tried to open this fridge? It is so dark, I literally can't see anything. Okay, well, thanks for that.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Walter? Dude,
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
World War II ass. Oh my gosh. This is like if you guys have seen Breaking Bad. Well, this might be a spoiler. If you've seen Better Call Saul, the underground in
If there's a
between
pattern in all
the,
these stories,
you know, this bunker is
I think it's
insane.
that none of us has gotten very far.
Okay, so Walter dipped out after Barbara died. He probably feels bad. That's Walter? Oh, he died 5 years ago.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
We're hiding under our house for 30 years?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
No! Eat your Georgia peaches, buddy.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
Keep opening it. Oh my gosh, it actually is peaches.
Having a schedule, living for today.
Those things look
I
unappealing.
was expected to be dead
Unappetizing.
tomorrow.
Damn.
But if you wait long enough,
8 years?
you get used to anything.
Okay, so the shaking is normal. Well, not normal, but like consistent.
Even a monster on the other side of a door starts to feel normal.
And
Or
ours.
friendly.
I love the way they do the captions. I really was like, there's no subtitles, and then they just have them plaster all over the screen.
And then one day, everything just
Hey, he died this year,
stopped.
2005. The trauma got him.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting.
What do you mean that
Or
thing?
maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
This is all gonna culminate into one like
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
reveal. Like it's doing this storytelling as like
I'm
a
done waiting.
fictional story, but
I
the
have to leave.
Shut up,
While I
Walter.
still can.
The overarching like symbol of all this monster stuff is gonna be something like their parents or something. Doesn't he just go upstairs? I know, right? Been down here for 30 years. Bro, there's literally, just go through the fridge. Oh my gosh, look at this man's
I know
setup.
it's out there somewhere.
What's it, buddy?
Whatever killed Barbara
Yeah, see, it's all gonna be like, it's gonna be somebody that
and
know.
Molly
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be the parents.
and Calvin.
Hey, we haven't gotten to Calvin yet. Oh yeah, we have, he was on the swing.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
No way he's breaking out.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
That is nuts. Yeah, I really
Whoever's out there,
busted through
I
that.
want you to know I'm ready for it.
Bro, he's walking up topside for the first time
I'm
in
going to
30
appreciate all of it,
years.
especially the food.
You'd be like, damn, is that Jack in the Box?
I don't mind if I
McDonald's?
only have a year left,
Oh, he's dying this year.
or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh my gosh. See, they're all dying, but it's not gonna be by, like, he's not actually dead by a train. He's dead by something else. That's my thoughts. There's no way these people are all
Walter died
dying
when I
in
was
crazy
6.
ways.
I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
This is crazy.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
R.I.P. Walter, man. Mom trying to protect you. That's what's throwing me off. Like, I don't think Mom is a good person.
Maybe she
Ellie.
was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Mom's the monster. Mom or Sven.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house...
We got albinos down here built into the wall. Bro, get you some albinos. Why is it a koala in a vest? Hell yeah. Extra crispy? Yum.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Damn, bro got peanut butter for days.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Are these dead bodies? Oh, he's just dumping his cans down here. Same mistake she made.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Yeah, Mama got some explaining to do.
Now that there's only one of us left. Or maybe two.
What? Maybe
I thought
two?
it was time I heard the stories for myself.
Who's the other remaining Finch?
And found out what happened to everyone else.
Alvino's
But now
village.
I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
Yeah, Mama's telling some fairy tales.
Maybe we believed so much in a family curse. We made it real.
Walter. RP Walt.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
I love the way they do the text in this game. Is this Arcadia Bay? What is that out there? Oh,
Maybe it'd be
think
better
so.
if all this just died with me.
No, I still got this full family to go through. I still got Milton, Lewis, Don, Gus, Gregory, Sam, Edie, and Odin. And Ingeborg. Whose name is Ingeborg? I wonder if the leaves falling off the tree means like they're separated from the family. Sven's being off the tree is suspicious to me. I don't trust Sven. Photo
But I
mode.
thought you should know about your family and the history you're a part of.
Can I go out there? I really want to know what that is.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Hell yeah, I'm lost. Why the hell was Molly a shark?
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Bro, am I the one in the story? I'm really trying to decipher what the point of this game is. Like what, I'm trying to predict what the ending's gonna be basically. Can't say I'm 100% certain.
And when you look at the house, had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
And they really just cursed, huh? Need the family member Shaboing Boing. I think he's right here. Shaboing Boing. Gotta go check him out. Damn, bro. Shaboing Boing, you tall as hell. Y'all got dish? So we obviously know that Molly, the girl, was being starved.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
That's why I think Mom is so suspicious, because she was like, Mom sent me to bed without another meal. So she was starved at the very start of the game and like turned into the cat and stuff. That was red flag number
What
one
kind of
for
family
Mom.
finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Oh my gosh, they knew these kids were gonna die. Yeah, they're suspect. I love all these games that take place in Washington, Oregon. I know, it's so
embarrassing
great.
for me to admit this, but the
Even
pet
though-
cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Even though it shows the like most sad part
3
of
of the
Oregon,
gerbils were
Washington.
mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Shatsy? Please tell me that's Shotzi. You got a gerbil named Shat. Shadow, Oliver, Bob. Yo, RP Bob. Christopher. The fish? Hey, you telling me Molly ate my fish? Lucy, Daisy, Charlie, Bert. Okay, guys. Zerpy, Lurpy, Furpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Durfy, Derpy, Derpy Jr. I couldn't think of any other Y names. Coco, Tucker. Yo, RIP the homies. So you're saying about Mom, but the mom to Molly and the other kids is definitely not the same as the mom to Edith. Okay, but when Molly was like, Mom sent me to bed, isn't Molly's mom the same as Edith's mom? Oh no, yeah, Molly died way long ago, right? Oh yeah, 1947. Damn, so is that Edie then? Because that'd probably be Edith's grandma. All right, I gotta chill. Molly's mom is great grandma Edie. Yeah, okay, look at me piecing that together. So Edie is Molly's mom. So Edie's a bad bastard. Okay, son of a bitch. Okay, whatever, we'll keep going. Just play the
Sven
game,
built
Jake.
the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Sven built the house, but Edie designed the cemetery. Why did Edie have such an obsession with the freaking grave? Barbara Finch. Walter. Oh my gosh, can I look through that? Whoa! That is sick. What the hell you mean quotes Edie Finch? She died a day before my birthday? Rest in piss.
My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Who's this, Odin?
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Yeah, what is that? How you
Edie
been?
said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Oh, the old house is just in the water? Interesting. Yeah, bro, you Lewis and Clark?
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Edie's side was easier?
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Sam, Gregory, and Gus. Interesting. Detailing
she
cars.
lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Lost 2 of her brothers just like I did. Her mom lost 2 brothers?
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now.
Karen, welcome
Part
back.
of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday.
Yeah, mom got a
Find
plan.
everything out for myself.
Damn, okay, mom. You looking into the future? Trying to use my brain to understand. I know, dude. I'm like, I feel like I'm on the right path, but I honestly don't know.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
I would have not done
I
that
never would
shit.
have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Did that just snap under the weight of my baby? Am I fat? I'm prego. I can't even see the... Oh, I can't see the bump. Oh, congratulations. I'm doing all this shit at 22 weeks preg. Okay, I'm goated. I'm on the roof, bro, and I'm pregnant as hell. Talked to him in a long time, though.
Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Her mom couldn't even, like, say something. She gave us a key. I know, she's like, here's a key. And go explore your entire lineage. I'm not going to tell you anything.
They were both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Yeah, okay. All right, Sam. Freak. Oh, he was a soldier? This is found footage. Nice selfie, bro.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These
What
memories
the-
are gonna last a lifetime. Perfect.
Flashbang myself.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
Odin
That's the
Finch
spirit.
Park. Damn,
Okay,
we owned
got it.
everything.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
What am I snapping a pic of here?
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up.
Still freezing, though.
Same bird from earlier. Wait, is the bird a finch? Guys, is my goofy ass onto something? Are these finches? I don't know what birds are.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Damn, you pissing?
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I just took a picture of...
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn.
Bro,
You'll need to
can-
remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Damn.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
Yes,
I know,
Papa.
Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Interesting.
Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Yeah. Right here. Damn, it's
Last
blurry.
time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip.
Oh, brother Calvin. This is Sam, right? Yeah.
Your grandpa's friend
Sure.
taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
Okay. Disclosure. I am so bad with names in my everyday life. So me playing this game already, like having to remember who's who is difficult. So if I'm like, is Sam Calvin's brother? Like they didn't literally just say that. Cut me some slack, all right?
We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere.
Life is strange, core. Honestly, I'm going back in time.
I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you.
Dad!
Good eyes.
Whoa!
Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Guys, am I onto something with the finches?
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target.
Where's the target at? Scared you. Imagine. What are you shooting at?
Let me get behind you.
Do I
Rachel.
have to do this?
Aw.
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
How did this thing get up? I'm taking a shot of it as soon as she shoots.
Now keep yourself squared up.
See how
Elbows
fast my
down,
trigger finger is.
like we practiced. Whenever you're ready.
Shoot it! Do I have to take the picture?
Great shot, Dawn.
Oh my gosh, the action shot! We're taking a selfie. Oh, she is not happy. Dude, that was so loud on my headphones. I'm sorry. No, look at her. She didn't want to do that. We're taking a selfie of... Is that his daughter, right? Crying? Sick.
I'm
Jackass.
proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, yeah, get your ass up there and console your daughter. Bro said she's.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Bro said she's sobbing. Let me go get behind her and take a take a pic. This is insane. He's gonna post up and be like,
It's twitching. I think
That's totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
"That's what you get, jackass." Damn, that's crazy. Catching that on camera.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Holy cow. Bro said it's perfectly normal. It's twitching in pain. You freak. Damn, Dawn had to witness that? Okay, so we haven't seen Dawn's yet. That's insane. Aw, poor Dawn, though. That's sad. But to be fair, he forced her to shoot the freaking thing, and she didn't want to do that. Well, to be fair, he said you don't have to do anything. Then she shot. She was sad about it.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Mom and grandma. Okay, so I'm connecting the pieces. I'm doing my best. Gregory the kid died? Aw, that's sad. Gregory's a baby. I don't want to see this. Divorce contract, Sam and Kay. Okay, so wait, that's why Kay is the leaf, right? Because she's not part of the family, but Sam was, but she was married on. So these guys are probably all married on. This is the worst one. All right, guys, be prepared. A lawsuit has been filed against you.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh?
Am I gonna
when he thought
cry?
he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
I'm playing as the baby.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Look at the chubby feet. Guys, this is gonna hit so sad because I actually have a baby now. I'm not excited for this one. Oh, what?
It's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Oh, Mom.
Hello?
Yeah, I'll play with my frog.
Sam,
Woo!
I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Oh, Sam's calling.
I wonder what he saw.
So Sam and Kay, the girl that just came in, are getting a
What his
divorce.
world was like.
Sam just called them. Okay, but this is kind of sick. Can I get a game of just this? Guys, what if we played this game for 3 hours?
He reminded me so much of Calvin.
Yeah! Get in here,
Lost
whale.
his imagination.
Join me.
Whatever it was he saw.
My parents are getting a divorce. They don't love each other. I'm supposed to do something? The music. No, I'm sorry. It was a joke. This is how I
Sure made
cope.
him happy.
Nice. I knew the whale would get in here. Yeah, join us, whale. Whee! Oh my gosh, this is sick.
I know how silly it sounds.
Okay, I actually gotta lock in and listen to the story because it's all fun right now, but it's not.
Maybe being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Now is not the time.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
Gregory, get out. Oh my gosh, no.
So much I don't understand about Gregory.
He's literally
About
drowning.
everything.
This is... Why are they playing this happy ass music? This is pissing me off.
I know what happened wasn't your fault.
Pull the drain. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be her.
I'm sure he's happy. He'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Look at how happy Gregory was. That is so messed up. Dude, the way... Okay, but hang on. The way that they did that it's sad because it's like, it's weird from his perspective because he's all happy. He doesn't know any better. He's just playing in the bath while Kay and Sam were brawling. He doesn't know. He's just in his own little world. Oh my gosh, and he drowned. Look at how sad this little shrine is, dude. Oh my gosh, there's a frog in here. All right, guys, that's it for the stream. Look at how fun his room was. Damn, never mind. What the hell are you in like a
Can't imagine
medic
my mom
tent?
ever writing poetry, and yet
Oh my gosh, R.I.P. Gregory.
A poem
bro.
for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids,
That
at
poor
least
baby
not
did
very
not
hard,
expect that.
before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard. Okay, who's Gus's dad? We're beating his ass. Dude, the art style of this game,
My father made him
insanity.
come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Who's
I
getting
tried
married?
to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that I
Brutal. Okay, so I'm really just living all these kids' deaths. Awesome. What a game, guys. Dying
When
simulator.
the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Damn. I did it. Bro's flying the kite with one hand and dropped the middle finger with the other.
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Yeah, I saw you guys down there. Oh gosh. I'm getting zapped by lightning with my freaking kite. Damn.
Rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Fuck you, Dad. Dad hits us, it said.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
Alright, buddy. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, am I bringing this? Sorry. Am I in a tornado?
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam,
Dude, is that the monster from
But I
the
didn't.
Nope movie?
until we found you.
Oh my gosh, dead body. Okay, so Gus was a kid.
she never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Gus and Gregory. Well, if your name starts with a G and you're a child, count your days. Does anything happy happen in this game, guys? No. Oh my gosh, rock wall.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
My mom moved up to the loft. Okay, so
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
was Sam the one that also took Dawn to the deer hunting? Because if so, Sam's kind of a dickhead. Because Sam was also on the phone with Kay, and that's when Gregory died. Sam's an L-ass parent. And then was that just Sam that was yelling at him to get into the tent or whatever?
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh. Sanjay and Dawn. Okay, yeah, so Dawn is her mom. Sanjay is her dad. Okay. Okay.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
Gosh, the subtitles are so cool.
Lewis was born a year later.
Lewis. It's crazy because like this game is linear in a sense that you can only figure out certain story parts at certain times, but like it
When my
doesn't
dad
feel
died,
that way.
I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Okay, Dad died. Oh, Sanjay. How did
I'm sure
Sanjay
Edie
die?
was happy to have her back.
Dude, this is actually such a sick house. I would stay out here all damn day if I had this. Look at that view. Look at the lights. I know this story's depressing as hell, but this is chill.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Okay, so Sanjay really died, huh?
But it didn't last.
Nobody lives in this game except for me. I'm probably gonna die at the end of this.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
I want this.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Is that blood on the ground? Or is that paint? Yeah, childhood trauma, but look at that house. Hey, a man can't admire the house even if their entire bloodline is dead? Yeah, arrest me then. What the heck happened in here? Dude, that's like in Game of Thrones. Oh my gosh, she's got a little observatory up here. Dude! Milton, I want your castle in the room. Look at that, bro. Is this King's Landing? I've made 3 Game of Thrones references this stream. Tell me to shut up.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
What you got, Milton? Oh, no way. This is sick. Did you guys ever make one of these as a kid or adult? Oh my gosh, this game, art direction, insanity. We're painting a door to another freaking universe. Whoa. Dude, making these things was so fun, but so time consuming. This is like animation 101.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Damn, what the heck happened to Milton, bro? All these kids die at such a young age. What you got going on in that chair, Milton?
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Hey, is that the frog from Gregory? Oh, you done fucked up.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out?
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
This is so wild. We started
After
at
he
like...
graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
We started like in the basement of this game and now we're up at the very top. He blamed Milton's death on himself? Lewis did? Damn, bro, smoking it up in here? Oh my gosh, get it, Lewis? Bro, it's psychedelic. It's time to build the JKE hype house. I'm down, I'm down, I'm down.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
I thought he cut his hand off. What the? Oh my god! Dude! I thought I was just sending him down the line to like go back in the water. Why? I didn't realize. I mean, I guess I'm at the cannery. That makes sense, but golly.
He kept working.
Sorry, pal.
But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
Whoa. Is that a bird? Is that a finch? Can I grab it?
Wander.
Oh. What? This game is insane, bro. I'm playing this while I'm doing this. Sorry, fish, but I'm fucking gaming right now.
I asked him to describe it.
Dude, this has got both sides of my brain firing on all cylinders right now.
Imagining a labyrinth.
My ass is playing Diablo while I'm slicing heads off.
He knew it was all in his head.
Whoa, that was crazy. I can make it get cut more than once. Look at it. That's so messed up. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. This is the wildest art style for a game ever.
But he found something more.
This is not at all what I expected. Oh my gosh, now I'm playing RuneScape.
At the cannery, I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee.
Hey, there's never signs.
Tireless, focused.
I wonder what's he battling?
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let
Crazy.
him go on.
You should have stepped in. This man was clearly going through something. Oh my god.
Encouraged him.
The fact that you have to keep cutting the fish. He's gonna shove his hand in there? I think so too.
He told me he'd made a new friend.
Hi, puppy. I'm petting the dog. Move, fish. I'm petting the dog. Hi, puppy. Who's a gibbo? Get the hell out of the way.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Look at how crazy this is. It literally won't do anything until you cut the head off. This game is badass. You're playing both parts of this game and reading chat is impressive. I'm triple tasking and still trying to understand the story. I'm quadruple tasking. This is so crazy.
He no longer spoke at the cannery, but his chopping was as reliable as ever.
Okay, W.
Then one day it struck him.
No longer talking at the cannery? What struck him?
Cheering crowds.
I was gonna get my hand cut off.
Under his feet.
Something bad's gonna happen.
All in his imagination.
You don't say it, bro.
So he could do whatever he wished.
Make way for King Lewis.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
Bro's leaving.
It became a game for him. New Louisville.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Pause real quick. Damn, I don't know if I can pause because I gotta talk about it. You guys ever play that mobile game where you like Damn, get the hell out of the way, bro. I'm trying to explain something. Where you basically like, it looks like this kind of, but you conquer the freaking settlements across the way. Oh my gosh, what's it called? It's like Poptopia or something like that. Sorry, I'm rambling, but it literally just reminded me of it.
He started drifting away from our reality.
Drifting away? Oh, he's going through it right now.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis is
he forgot
crazy.
to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
That's crazy. Mom, give me your hand. Look, you can see her up there, still yelling at me.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
handsome queen, beautiful prince. Handsome queen, I guess. Okay, pick your own adventure. Whoa, this is crazy.
The queen was on her own quest for
radiant rainbows. Who wants sinister serpents?
Radiant.
Wow. Oops. Whoa. I did not mean to knock over the first one.
He followed the sound of her.
Electric sitar or silver harp? Oh, I gotta go for the harp. The harp is goated. Goated instrument. He's drifting off. He's literally gonna cut his hand off.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Park it, Lewis. Dude, I can't even see the... That's so weird. I can't even see the, like, freaking guillotine anymore. I just know where to put it to cut it.
The world was all in his imagination.
Look at this. It really emphasizes, like, how monotonous this is. Like, I can do it without even seeing it anymore. Look at the POV. This game is crazy,
he was so
bro.
proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Oh my gosh. This is insanity, bro.
And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
He is elsewhere, man. He does not want to be chopping these freaking fish.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Wow. What the heck, bro? Did you see that transition? Nah, this game is insane, dude. This is next level. This is an indie game, of course, right? Ain't no AAA studio making this. Only indie game developers put their heart and soul into this shit. That's not true. There are AAA game developers that do, but insane, bro. It's so unique. Oh my gosh, is it gonna show me dying?
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Whoa, this is like a parallel of when he was walking into the throne, kind of, right? Like all the people that were lined up are the fish. This is his golden palace.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Oh, is that me? Or am I gonna throw him in the thing? What's his name is Finger? Okay, it's Finch. That's me. Lewis. He ain't even cutting him anymore. That's how lost he is. Look at, dude. He's playing his game right now in his head. He ain't even doing nothing.
I still thought I could save him.
All right, Lewis.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Bro's lost in the sauce. I mean, I don't blame him.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
I'm tripping, bro. Yeah! Get hyped! Okay, yeah, up top. Uh-huh. Well, guys, we finally have a happy ending. I'm being optimistic, all right? He's probably gonna get up here and die. My queen!
Waited, holding his crown.
I am coming.
There was only one thing left to do.
Take the crown. My glory. Okay, kind of weird ritual for putting a crown on my head, but if you insist, my glorious queen. Crown me, my dear.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
That is insane. I got chills, bro. That was
brother was really
crazy.
cool. I wish you could have met him.
Damn, so he killed himself by putting his head in that thing? Imagine watching bro at work putting his head in the slicer. Dude, he was so just like droning on about doing it that he just killed himself. Oh my gosh, this game is nuts.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Yeah, I think he died once. I know we all thought it was gonna be his hand, and it ends up being bro's neck. That is crazy. R.I.P. Lewis, man. Gosh, family is cursed beyond belief. The hookah bar, I know, bro's chilling. Not even playing. Oh, there's a TV. Oh my gosh, this room is sick. Go, you 22 pregnant ass. Sorry.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
Dude, can you imagine?
She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Hearing that your kid's head got cut off.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Kid's head chopped off. Do you have ibuprofen? I got a headache. Can I take the rest of the day off, boss? No.
I wish we'd stayed.
Wait, so are there only 2 stories left? Edie and Odin?
But I understand why we left.
Or is there more to it? I'm trying to see how close we are to the end. Wait, whoop. That's what I sound like going up the stairs. I get up in the morning like, I didn't even do it. What's it? My back! Dude, why would it not freaking crack? Anytime I wanted it to.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Damn, she left in a hurry. I wanted to get out of here. This was mom's room? Edie, I don't know if I care about your 90th birthday.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe I should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another.
He needs a big ass bag of
All that's
peanuts.
left now was to tell you about that last night.
Facts. Edith. Feather. Like the bird, Finch. I missed Odin. Damn it. I didn't know you could miss any. I
The
don't know
whole
if it was
last day,
in a row.
Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma,
Old as
you
hell.
know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it?
She overdosed?
The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Edith, go get your present. The grown-ups have to bitch out each other right now. Damn, Grandma, I was eating my pot stickers. I'm hungry.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom said the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Why are they sealing up all these rooms? So happy she finally got to sit down. She's been up all day.
Isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Damn right, Dawn. Get us out of here. Edie's a
We'll
freak.
have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning.
Nursing home? But the freaking morgue. Deadass almost perked up.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Dude, am I the curse?
The tide went way, way out.
Oh my gosh, I think I'm the curse.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
You have to walk out here? Oh my gosh,
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean.
Oh yeah,
They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
Damn, I'm really an anomaly.
God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
Edie, I don't give a damn.
But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
Edie, I literally have no sympathy for you. Somebody should put you in a mental hospital. Somebody should put you in a box floating on the river, Grandma. Plankton is so
I
unhinged.
started seeing things.
I'm sorry, I gotta lock in. The story's serious. Damn.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Like what, Edie?
Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
Oh, shoot.
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
Mom, stop.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Mother.
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Oh, shoot. Damn,
The next
she's...
morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Gam Gam said, y'all ain't putting me in a
After
house.
that, we moved around a lot.
Okay, OP though. Running out the window.
We both tried to make the best of it.
Oh my gosh, look at the freaking text, bro. This is so fun.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it.
Sorry guys, I was trying to blow it
She
out.
started getting sick a lot. The
Mom.
rest happened pretty quickly.
Oh no.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
Mom.
And then I was alone.
Oh my gosh, her entire family is just dead.
The last Finch left alive.
We didn't hear about Odin.
Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes.
Who's she talking to right now?
And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
What?
This
Where am I?
journal was supposed to be for you.
Where am I? Oh, is this? Am I talking to my?
But now I hope you'll never see it.
Am I talking to my baby?
I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself.
Wasn't I pregnant?
But I guess if you're reading this now,
Is this my baby being born?
things didn't work out that way.
No shot. Is that the coot hole?
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Wow! Arm hair standing up. That was crazy. Oh my gosh, so she was telling the story to her kid the whole time, but we were living it. That is insane. Bro, why'd they give us the vagine POV? That is crazy. I wish I could tell you more. Yeah! Yeah! Dude, I'm sorry I missed Odin. That was the only Finch we missed. Damn it, I don't even miss that. I guess nothing remains. Hold up, is this writing fire? Dude, I'm tripping. Okay, so the parent stuff didn't even matter when I was talking about that earlier. I was like, the parents are gonna be abusive. They probably killed all the kids. Damn, so did she die giving birth to the kid then? Are there answers to this game? Okay, but I low-key think Edie was a bad person. Guess no Finch really survives. Well, now the kid's dead. Awesome, we know that kid's fate. I can't wait to grow up and be an astronaut. You're gonna die in the bath. Actually, no, he was older than that, so. Damn it. I dead ass when it was the freaking vagina POV. I was like, there's no way this is actually the freaking the pink tunnel, bro. And then all of a sudden, and I think I read chat, somebody said MJ POV, bro. That's crazy. I was not expecting that. They really showed me getting pushed out. Wow, that was crazy, dude. I love indie teams. I was telling you guys, I think it was last year. Last time I was streaming. That was fire. I feel like indie games I'm leaning more towards than like AAA developers. They just put so much love into their games. I don't know, they're so unique, which I love. Indie games with charm. That's what I'm saying. Like I'll play a 3-hour indie game any day over a freaking 12-hour snooze fest from a AAA. I don't know, dude. They just put so much effort into it. I love it. It's because like they have more to prove, you know, as an indie team. Like they want to get their name out there. Whereas like the established developers are like, we know you guys are suckers and we'll buy our games anyways, so. Gregory, I did not need to watch. Oh, I just exited out of the whole game. I did not need to watch Gregory's death, to be fair. That was brutal. Well, W's, guys. We're here. We did it. Our next game will be Inside. Inside what, Jake? Glad you asked. What remains of Edith Finch? Jack shit, bro. She has one kid who's going to die next year. Awesome. Well, yeah, that was depressing, Batty. Another depressing game under the belt. Gosh, I literally have no happy games. Yo, shout out to our sponsor for today's stream. I appreciate. Oh, if you want to check out the hit game Astrobot on the PlayStation, definitely go check it out. let's get into it. Dude, I'm just gonna let it gradually increase in opacity. Our next game will probably be I think we're gonna play inside on stream. So if you guys are feeling the next game inside, I don't know, you guys let me know. How are we feeling? I've been overtaken. I'm sorry. Well, I do appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank you guys. Sorry it was such a long time between streams, but thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all. Edith Finch, thank you for the recommendation. Goat Misfit. Appreciate you, bro. He's my indie plug for real. Have a wonderful evening. Bye y'all. Have a great night.